Yo ho ho, welcome back to the Rat Cave. It's Ratzi for DJKIT, feeling very, very festive today as I'm checking out these two snow machines. So we've got the ADJ VF Flurry here and we've got the QTX SW2. So we'll take a quick look here in the Rat Cave and then we'll get them plugged in outside and see what they actually can do. So first of all, just to say both of these snow machines come with brackets to attach on, so you can hang them from fixtures or whatever. I'm not going to be attaching them because I'm just going to plonk mine on a table out in my garden. And also both of these snow machines obviously come with a power cable and the manual, and both of them come with a remote control which is wired. It's not wireless, you plug it into the back. But right, let's start off here with the VF Flurry. So this is 600 watts and the output is 2 to 5 meters. But there is a switch on the back where you can actually change it from minimum to maximum. So we'll take a look at that once I get it plugged in. It's got a built-in fluid tank which takes 1 litre of fluid. Just to say, I'm going to be using water-based snow fluid in both of these, which is safe for children, plants and animals, luckily, because my little lad Mowgli is going to absolutely love these. So as I said, this VF Flurry comes with a wired remote which has got a minimum, mid and sort of maximum labelled output volume there, and then an on-off switch. It's also got the fluid indicator on the back there so you can see when it needs to be filled up. No DMX control on this VF Flurry. But as I say, it does have a minimum maximum switch on the back, which is a shame that that switch actually isn't incorporated into the remote. But yeah, no DMX control on this VF Flurry. And so that comes in at £89. Now over to the QTX SW2 snow machine. Now this is £159, so slightly more than the VF Flurry, but this is a 1200 watt high output snow machine. So we'll see the difference between the two once we get them plugged in out in the garden. So the SW2's got a 5 litre removable tank where you put the liquid in, compared to the Flurry, which you can't take out, it's actually built in. And just to say as well, I did actually test with a couple of different fluids to see if I could just plonk the actual sort of 5 litre fluid in there and then screw the top on, and they didn't fit. So you do have to still pour the fluid into this tank and then obviously screw the lid on and get it working like that. So a higher output on this SW2, it actually comes out at 50 meters cubed per minute. So, I mean, my garden's not that big, so we'll see how much of it can cover. It's also got the fluid level indicator on the back so that you do know when the fluid's running low and you need to fill it up. And it doesn't have that minimum maximum switch that the Flurry has got, but this SW2 has got DMX inputs and outputs. So you can DMX this to any sort of DMX controller and you can control the amount of snow that's coming out of the machine via the DMX controller. But of course, as I said as well, it does come with a wired remote with a simple volume output here and then an on-off switch. So just a little side note here, and this may sound a bit silly, but on these snow machines, you'll see this bit of fabric here on the front. Do not get confused and think that this is some sort of protective cover that you can remove. This is a really important part of the machine, so do not rip this off. You need to leave that on for the machine to work properly. So enough waffle from me. Let's get festive and get these two bad boys plugged in my garden and see what they can do. I'm so excited. So that's the SW2. As you can see, pretty powerful, kind of loud, but nice to have the power control on the remote to obviously control how much of this snow foam is coming out at at the same time. So yeah, let's take a look at the ADJ Flurry now. So that's the ADJ Flurry on the minimum output setting. As you can see, you know, still quite a lot of the snow foam comes out. But now let's flick it to the maximum setting on the unit itself, and we'll see if it makes any difference. So there you have it then, that's the Flurry flicked to the maximum setting on the back. So, I mean, you can see there's more volume that comes out of it, to be fair, but not that different on the actual distance coming from the machine outwards. So now let's see what the Flurry looks like side by side with the SW2. So as you can see there, I would say the SW2 has got a better sort of spread and obviously a longer distance compared to the Flurry, which brings out, I would say, a lot more sort of chunky liquid and closer to the machine itself. But you know, that reflects in the price. So look, either way, I would say the SW2 is probably better for like bigger corporate events and stuff. But the Flurry would just make an amazing Christmas present, you know, for a small garden or even a bigger garden, you know, because the snow, I mean, this is foam really, it obviously settles on the floor, so great fun for kids or, you know, your dogs or your cats or whatever. I mean, I thought that my dog Mowgli would love it, but it actually scared the Jesus out of him. But yeah, all in all, you know, great stuff. A really nice addition to any mobile setup where you can get away with having it. Just to say again, the fluid is all water based, so it's completely safe, but it may make a floor slippery in a venue. But out in the garden, you know, great fun, or outdoor events, yeah, perfect for the festive period, perfect for Christmas time. So both of these are in stock at DJKIT now. Grab them while you can, in time for Christmas. Until next time, take care, have a very Merry Christmas. Peace.